And good morning again, everybody. I am 10 Tampa Bay meteorologist Rich Fields here in the newsroom at WTSP, Gandy Boulevard, St. Petersburg, Florida, if you're from out of state. And it's time to take a look at the beach and boating forecast for today. I will tell you this right at the top. Today is going to be one of the driest days we have seen in the Tampa Bay area in a long, long time. And there's so much dry air moving into the area, we are going to continue to dry out through the next work week, where yesterday we were about a 70% chance of rain and had some very volatile, severe weather last night. We dropped to a 40% chance of rain today, and it's going to be hard pressed to find any kind of spotty shower activity, let alone a thunderstorm activity. Nature Coast, Lakeland area, inland, and then Nature Coast later this evening, like 8-ish, if Futurecast verifies to be right. But nonetheless, we're going to be down to like a 20% chance of rain by Wednesday or Thursday of this coming work week. So let's go full screen and take a look at our Sky 10 network. Wow, look at Lakeland. Look at inland and Lakeland, upper right-hand corner of your screen. There's some cloud cover out there. But let's take a trip around the horn. There's Clearwater Beach from the WYNDHAM Grand Clearwater Beach Hotel camera looking north out into the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to be a spectacular day along the beach today. There's the Bellwether Beach Resort camera. Not quite looking down the beach, but it is looking south down St. Pete, South St. Pete, and along Gulf Boulevard, and you can see the intercoastal there on the left-hand side. A few high clouds out there, way out in the distance, right at the horizon's edge. You can see some cloud cover out there. That's cloud cover just off the coast of Manatee County, some leftover storms from last night. And there's a shot from the Haffey Theater looking out toward the St. Pete Pier in Tampa Bay. Everything is calm at this hour, that's for sure. And there's the shot from downtown Tampa looking south-southwest, almost toward the Skyway, but you can see South St. Pete out there. A little bit of cloud cover. Let's take a look at current temperatures for you right now. 78 degrees downtown. Feels like temperature's about 81. Dew points are still hovering in the mid-70s. They have been for months now. But we're going to start getting some relief there over the course of the next couple of days as we do start to dry out. There's a satellite and radar loop. We've got a batch of cloud cover and some storm activity out here to the northeast of the state of Florida. We're not concerned with this today. This isn't our flow. That's not where our showers are going to come from. Going a little closer, all you can see is some cloud cover over the greater Tampa Bay area. No shower activity. I'll stop it and just pop in the live radar. Nothing out there. A little bit of ground cover. High-res Futurecast. We'll step through this and take a look at what's going on. Might have seen the shot from Clearwater Beach. Go Bucks. Somebody's yelling Go Bucks today. Any of this shower activity that does make it on shore is going to be light at best. There's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Those particular clouds and any shower activity start to move through downtown Tampa and South St. Pete. Port Charlotte, out of our service area, it looks like they might receive a thunderstorm later this afternoon. There's nearly 9 o'clock tonight. Still certainly no severe weather. Barely a thunderstorm at all. I wouldn't even classify these. This is just going to be some rainfall. And again, this is going to be slow-moving stuff, so anywhere it does rain today, we could have the chances of flooding again because the ground is so saturated. There's nowhere for this moisture to go. There's 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning on land. We are basically clear. Some cloud cover off the coast, but that's about it. Rip current potential today for the Gulf Coast. Low, low, low. There's your overall beach forecast, about 85 for the daytime high today. And just a small chance of rain for coastal communities. Water temp right now is at 84. So let's talk about some of the beach forecasts. We'll start down to our south in Venice Beach, 85 for the high today, 20% chance of a shower. Winds are going to be out of the northwest at about 9 miles an hour. They're sort of out of the northeast right now. We'll get more of a westerly push a little later on this afternoon. Once the Gulf sea breeze kicks in, they'll be more westerly. But for the most part right now, they're more northeasterly. And there's Siesta Key, Sarasota County, 20% chance of a shower, 85 for the high today. A little further to the north, St. Pete Beach. This is all Gulfside Beach forecast for you. 84 today in St. Pete Beach. Very slight chance of rain today along the beach, as mentioned. Clearwater Beach, 83 for the daytime high today. Water temp, 84. You'll barely notice the difference stepping into the water. There's the forecast wind speeds. I stopped it here at 9 o'clock because it shows you clearly our winds are coming out of the northeast. I'm going to put things into motion. We'll see a little bit of a wind shift change setting up at about 2 o'clock, more northwesterly. And then by later on this evening, there we go. Now we're getting more of a true northwesterly push, almost westerly there as well. Marine forecast for the boaters, northeast winds turning westerly once that sea breeze kicks in, 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 to 2 feet, bay and inland waters at a light chop. Great for water skiing in the bay today. Clearwater Bay, it's going to be beautiful out there. No advisory, certainly. No inclement weather really to speak of on the radar today. So let's talk about tides for the boaters and wave runners and so forth. Low tide coming up at PASS-A-GRILLE. This is South St. Pete. 2:40 this afternoon will be a low tide. St. Petersburg proper, St. Pete Beach, 4:10 will be a low tide. Johns Pass will have a low tide at 2:06 p.m. today. Clearwater Beach will see a low tide at 1:39 this afternoon, and Crystal River, Kings Bay at 10:18 a.m. this morning. And here's your overall 7-day forecast. Mostly sunny today. Just a slight chance of a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm at about 40% chance today, 89 to 90 for the daytime high. We topped out at 90 yesterday out at the airport. I'm sorry, 92 out at the airport yesterday. And if some of the clouds clear, we could see daytime high temperatures certainly 90-ish, 91. As a matter of fact, the next 7 days, that's exactly where we're going to top out. We're talking about daytime highs hovering near 90 degrees Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this next week. And rain chances today, we're at a 40% chance of rain, as I mentioned earlier. Oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. 40% chance of rain. And we will also see a 40% chance of rain tomorrow, Tuesday, and down to a 20% chance of rain by the time Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday roll around. As always, I like to get on the Facebook page and see if anybody's chiming in about anything in particular here. Let's take a look real quick. Wow, just loaded up with people. I tell you what, we get more and more viewers every single week, and we certainly appreciate it. We do. Stay in touch with us. You know, we've got Fiona out there in the Atlantic, and Fiona is starting to gain strength. Not only is it becoming more of a coalesced concentric spinning of the bands. The bands have tightened and the wind speeds have gone up. I think at last check they were about 70 mile an hour sustained winds. Remember, a hurricane, sustained winds, a hurricane starts at 74 miles an hour, so very close. It should be a hurricane tonight, late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Camille Davis says, beautiful, where is this? This is Clearwater, Florida, Tampa Bay, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida. Where are you, Charlotte Lynch says. You mean you guys watch and you don't know where we're at? Yes, this is 10 Tampa Bay in Clearwater, or Tampa, Florida, St. Pete, Florida. I bounce around on cities because it really is a tri-city area, you might want to call it. There's Tampa, there's Clearwater that has all the big white sugar sand beaches, and then there's St. Petersburg. So our station is physically located in St. Petersburg, right along Tampa Bay. We are right on the edge of Tampa Bay. If you take the bridge from Tampa over to St. Petersburg, just before just as you hit the land of St. Pete, boom, we're right there. I mean, if we had windows, we'd have beautiful water views. But we don't have windows. We're a bunker, and rightly so, because come time for a hurricane, man, we don't need to do no prep around here. Unless it's going to flood, then we evacuate and we go to our other facility in town. Secret bunker, secret underground facility. No, it's a WMOR in Tampa proper. Okay, so no particular weather questions for me, so I'm going to let you go. Again, we do this every Saturday and Sunday at 9:30, the Tampa Bay Beach and Boating Report. Our next newscast will be, is there a 6 o'clock today? Probably not with football, right? Certainly an 11. Yeah, if they go late though, don't they back up to 6 o'clock? Well, that's the Bucks game at 1. There's no game after that on CBS? Yeah, I'm sure there's a 4 o'clock game. Anyway, so the 6 o'clock's up in the air, as usual with CBS and sports. But certainly we are online constantly. Go to 10tampabay.com and you can get everything I just talked about there again. And if you go to our weather page as well, all the stuff is there for Fiona and so on and so forth. So, in the meantime, podcast day tomorrow. Gee whiz, how can I forget this? Tomorrow we do our podcast live. Dave Wagner and I do a show called Come On Down with Rich Fields. It's all about game shows and mostly about The Price is Right, but we talk about all game shows, any game show. I worked on 9 different game shows in my lifetime, and tomorrow we have a special guest. It's going to be Kathy Greco, the associate producer, and Bob Barker's right-hand gal for 35 years. Kathy knows where the bodies are buried. We're going to find out where they are tomorrow at 3 o'clock on the 10 Tampa Bay YouTube page. Just go to YouTube and go to the search bar, put in the number 10, Tampa Bay. Save it, subscribe to it. That way when we go live like this, which, by the way, I am also live right now on YouTube as well as Facebook. If you subscribe to us, you'll get a pop-up immediately on your smartphone that says, hey, Come On Down with Rich Fields is about to start. Hey, the weather department's about to go live. So it's a really good idea just to subscribe. Also, you can you don't even have to watch it live on YouTube if you don't want to. You can go there anytime and see them. But you can listen to the podcast. It's on Spotify, Odyssey, it's on Apple Music, it's everywhere. On all of your favorite podcast providers, just type in Come On Down with Rich Fields and you will find it. There's some fakers out there called Come On Down, so make sure you put with Rich Fields. And if you watch the podcast live, you'll see all the photographs that we talk about and the videos that we show, so on and so forth. And if you have any questions for our upcoming guests, you can always go to our Facebook page, our dedicated Facebook page, facebook.com/ComeOnDownPodcast, and you can enter your pictures there. All right? So that's it for me. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with this beautiful shot. If you're from out of town, yeah, just go ahead and dig on that for a while and say, why aren't I living down there? And I will see you next on TV.